Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Brittany Likes Bookies, where you know and I know we keep it cute, we keep it classy, and we definitely keep it diverse. And in today's news, we're not actually doing a huge long intro. It's a miracle. Brittany is learning. She's getting better at this, okay? We are trying our best. Today we are going to be talking about my April hopefuls, TBR. I'm going to go through my ARC list, what I'm hoping to audio, read, physical, you name it. We're talking about it. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, April TBR, April talk. So I keep all of my ARCs in a little notebook written out because I have to be organized. So let's talk about it. I have already finished a couple, so let's talk about them. I had 3 ARCs due April 1st. That was Holy Terrors, which is the 3rd book in Margaret Owen's series. It starts with Little Thieves. I really enjoyed it. I loved the conclusion. I thought it was fantastic. Next was The Hollow Hunt, which I talked a little bit about in my March wrap-up video because I read The Revenant Games and The Hollow Hunt. I loved this duology. You guys are missing out if you haven't read it. It is so good. It's so much fun. It is such a good change of pace, and I loved everything about it. And the last one was All the Stars Aligned by Gretchen Schreiber. This was really good. Really, really good. I posted about all of them on release day, and I loved the dedication in All the Stars Aligned. It's so perfect. It says, I think, for the girls with, or for the people with visible disabilities, like you are seen, or something along those lines. It's a really sweet dedication. I'm a chronic illness girly, but I have invisible. Mine are invisible, and I found out a little while ago that I'm bipolar, and I guess that's a disability. I didn't know that, but yeah, I guess I have a disability. It's just an invisible disability. So those were my 4/1 ARCs that were due. I really enjoyed all of them. I think you should give them all a read. They were fantastic, and I hope you go give them a chance. I think this will be posted after, because usually I post on Wednesdays and Saturdays, or at least I try to. So this is going to be posted after these 2 release, but the ARCs that I have due on 4/8 are Slayers, Every One of Us, which is a memoir about 2 women who were together and separated, and it's about their life and how Buffy held them together even in the darkest moments. And I think it's really cool. I've started it, and it's really good. It's really insightful. It's also something that I relate to because as a Buffy lover, I think it's just one of those shows that, at least for me, will stand the test of time. I will always love Buffy. I will always watch Buffy, and I think it's cool to read about 2 people who bonded over that, and even through the end of their marriage and all of that, stayed friends and continued doing their Buffy podcast. And I think it's really cool when either shows or books can do that for someone, and I've really enjoyed reading it. I haven't finished it just yet, but I will obviously have it finished by Tuesday, and I've really enjoyed it. And if you've never seen Buffy, you are missing out. Go watch it. I think it's either on Netflix or Hulu, I can't remember, here in the States at least. But I'm a diehard Buffy girly. I even have a sweatshirt that says Sunnydale Class of '98. So it's very interesting. I don't know, I love that concept, and I love being able to bond over, I don't want to say trauma bond, but being able to bond over something and bring you out of the dark places. It's a really special, really special thing. The other one is Boys with Sharp Teeth by Jenny Howell. This is a debut. It's like a dark academia, thriller-esque type book, and I am eating it up. Nom nom nom, eating it up, okay? I am loving every second of it. I will also obviously have this finished by Tuesday. I am usually reading a bunch of books at once. No one is surprised by any of this. but I'm really loving it. It is so good, and I'm so excited to see what happens. Talked about them a little bit before. My friends Sarah and Nikki and I all have a group chat, and they're waiting with bated breath every time I start reading it again to see what I'm gonna say about it. But I've loved it. It has been so fun. It's been so good, and I can't wait to see what happens. But both of those come out on Tuesday, so definitely check them out, especially if you're a Buffy fan or a fan of Dark Academia. I think both of these are fantastic. I'm not finished with them yet, but I can already tell. We're just gonna... Girl, you already know. Anyways, the other hopeful for April, without a release date, but I did end up finishing it last night. Well, it's already been released, that's why. Anyways, I ended up finishing the audiobook for Rule of the Aurora King, and I cannot wait to get into book 3 of The Artifacts of Ouroboros by Nisha J. Twildy. I was hoping to finish that. There are a couple of other audiobooks I'm hoping to finish. But I have been ARC reading like nobody's business. Hi, son. Baby son also likes to read. Clearly, this is the, I think, 3rd video that he will be in. I'm also going to try to finish up The Haunting of Vilkwood, which was kindly gifted to me by Saga Press. It did come out in March, but I'm hoping to finish it at some point this month, because I got it after release date, which is fine. I think Gibby is also here. I hear him. Sorry, I get distracted sometimes because the dogs like to come into my office, especially when I'm filming. They're like, "What are you doing? Hello?" So next up on the TBR would be the 4/15 releases, which is I was gifted by St. Martin's Press, The Beauty Molecule by Dr. Perricone, which I think is going to be a very interesting read for me. I do enjoy skincare and learning about skincare. I'm not the most diligent in my skincare, and I probably should be, considering I'm in my 30s and I need me retinol. I would like to prevent sprinkles, but, well, let's be realistic. I have a pea brain, so what can I say? I try. That's it. So I'm excited to dive into that. And I also have All the Noise at Once, which was kindly gifted to me by Simon Teen. I'm super excited about this one. It sounds and looks so darn good, and I cannot wait to sit down and actually get to read it. I'm trying to be more diligent about reading my ARCs now. Sometimes I can forget because I am a mood reader, so I'm trying to A, be more mindful when requesting, and B, just be mindful of being able to like request different genres so that I can flip back and forth. And it's actually worked out, and I have been able to actually read them, and we are doing good because I can sprinkle in audiobooks if I don't have any, especially now that I will be driving to and from the office every day and like be sitting in traffic, so I will be able to sprinkle in audiobooks of other books that I'm hoping to read. But those are the 4/15 releases. I'm super excited for those. And then the next couple of arcs are the 4/22 releases. And I have Under the Fading Sky and Anywhere You Go. I believe both of them are 17. And I can't wait, obviously. So obviously both of those are on the TBR. After that are all of the 4/29 releases, which I have 4, and 1 is a physical. I have Such a Good Mom, My Best Friend's Honeymoon, which I love Meryl Wilson, so I'm dying to get into that, but I'm holding off. I'm being a good girl. I'm going in order. And Love at Second Sight by F.T. Lookins, and I adore them as well, so super excited for those. And the physical that I have is Up Close and Personal by Anna Holgan. I might have said her last name wrong, and if I did, I'm so sorry. I'm also on my own like little fitness and weight loss journey. I'm not going to talk about it because it can be very triggering, but I was kindly gifted the physical arc by Forever because I'm a Peloton girly. I'm a diehard Peloton fan. I don't think people know that about me, but I do love Peloton, okay? I'm so excited. I've heard such good things from my friends. I cannot wait to get into it. Yes, this is kind of ambitious for a TBR. If I can get through those, there's a couple of like really early 5/6 releases, like The Missing Half, All We Lost Was Everything, Tell Me How You Really Feel, and What Happens in Amsterdam for May. So I'm super excited to get into those. So hopefully if I can speed read through all of these, or be able to set some time aside at night to read and wind down, I'm going to try to jump into some of those. But some of the audiobooks that I do be having on the TBR for this month, I'm going to try to finish Oathbound. I have been afraid because I have seen what people have said. I'm the scaredy cat. I'm just going to tell you, kind souls, that right now. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that ending. I'm about 15 or 16% in, so I have a chunk of it done. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to finish it. Might sprinkle in the Hurricane Wars in there. I'm going to try to get that in. I'm also, if I download it, I have 2 credits, so I'm probably going to sit on Fate of the Sun King and probably Sunrise on the Reaping. Definitely want to get into Sunrise on the Reaping. But again, also afraid because of what people have said, so I'm kind of afraid. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little bit afraid. But that is my TBR for April, or my hopefuls for April. Definitely hoping to finish Oathbound. And if I can fit it in there, it's not due until I think, or it doesn't come out, not due, it's not released until I think June or July, but I'm hoping to finish Mastery of Monsters by LaSalle Sambury. It's so good. But again, I am trying to be good. It is very hard to be good because I am a mood reader who just wants to read what her mood wants. Which is really hard sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Especially as somebody who enjoys ARC reviewing and ARC reading. Granted, I buy a lot of these anyways, so I'm just in general, I'm grateful to be an ARC reader because ARCs are a privilege, not, like, they're not guaranteed, and I just always feel very lucky that I'm able to get them, and I also feel privileged that I'm just even able to read, especially in this climate that gestures vaguely to the world around us. It's a nice little escape, and with how busy I'm going to be, this is pretty ambitious for Brittany, but Brittany's going to do it. She's determined, okay? I will also have my link tree down below, which has my Feeble, my Goodreads, and my Storygraph. I mainly use Storygraph. I'm a Storygraph lover, okay? If you want to follow along with what I'm reading, my journey, see how I feel about some of these books, feel free to do so. But thank you for sticking with me. If you want, leave your April or some of your April hopefuls in the comments. I love to see what you guys are reading. It's one of my favorite things. And I even posted about this on Threads. Like, it's still wild to me that people even watch my videos. I'm like, no, I'm not a huge channel. But like, I'm just a girl who likes to yap about books and writing and things like that. So it's still wild to me that like people just sit around and are like, I like her, I'm gonna watch her videos. Like, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot to me. Especially when you're like, no, I love your yapping. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know people would. Okay. Like, it's still very cool to me. I've been doing my darndest to separate my professional life and my personal, so I don't talk as much about what I do for work on here anymore. My day job is in customer care. Obviously, I do have my part-time job, but they're very much separate now. So it's still cool to me that there are people like who just want to follow me just because I talk about books. That's really cool, and I appreciate you. But thank you for sticking with me for my April hopefuls. I can't wait to see what you're hoping to read this month or what you're sprinkling in. I always love to see it. I'm also going to hope to sprinkle in an Indigenous book this month. I haven't decided yet which one it is, but I'm probably going to pick up the audio for my library. Don't forget to use your libraries in Libby. They're great, great, great resources. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me. If you liked this, feel free to drop a like or a comment. Subscribe to the Chan if you want. I appreciate you. I don't think I said that enough, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Bippy's son. What are you reading for April? What are you reading, Gibby? Oh, heavens. You're all reading? Heavens! A dog attack!